Welcome back to another episode of Out Loud Geek, where we discuss news and views about pop culture, science fiction, fantasy, food, cooking, the outdoors, and more. As I had reported in a video that I had released yesterday, Lucasfilm has canceled the Star Wars series The Acolyte, so it's not going to have a second season. And while many woke activists are currently bemoaning the demise of the show on social media, shockingly, The Hollywood Reporter has actually and correctly placed part of the blame on someone who was directly involved in the show, which is remarkable in of itself. But before proceeding, I'd like to ask everyone to please like this video, please leave a comment, please subscribe to support this channel, and please press the bell to receive notifications. Thanks! So when The Hollywood Reporter released its own article entitled The Acolyte Season 2 Not Moving Forward at Lucasfilm back on August 19th, down into the article it mentions the song and music video that Amandla Stenberg had released in June, with her claiming that there was a racist backlash against the show. And as I had said in a video that I had released back on July 7th, I talked about Amandla Stenberg's song and music video then, and I said the following, which I have partially paraphrased for this video. Disney, Lucasfilm, Kathleen Kennedy, Harvey Weinstein's former personal assistant Leslye Headland, and actress Amandla Stenberg were all upset because collectively they hate Star Wars fans because the vast majority of the fans and normies alike who have watched Headland's awful show The Acolyte have totally rejected it. Further, they're all ideologues determined to push their woke identity politics agenda onto everyone, and when anyone freely shares criticism about anything that they have created, they freak out. Because to them, any criticism, which may have absolutely nothing to do with their ideological agenda, is still viewed by them as being an attack on their agenda. And for woke identity politics activists, they have repeatedly demonstrated that their ideology and its message are, to them, sacrosanct. In other words, to them, no one is allowed to criticize their ideology, its message, or any movie or TV show that heavily features the message. And the more woke a movie or TV show is, and the more money that a studio has spent to produce it, the more likely the studio, the people who were involved in the production, and the shill access media will lash out at individuals who criticize it, even though those who may be criticizing it are simply exercising their protected right to freedom of speech. As I am doing right now in this video. So just as Kathleen Kennedy had lashed out at male Star Wars fans before The Acolyte premiered, actress Amandla Stenberg released a song and music video, which she used to attack white Star Wars fans while labeling any negative comments being made against the show as being racist. Thus, if anyone, such as myself, dared to criticize the show's writing, acting, directing, or editing, to Amandla Stenberg, it was all a form of racism. But what did an inside source within Disney concede to The Hollywood Reporter? From the article, in June, star Amandla Stenberg fired back at what she claims was a racist backlash with an original song on social media. Quote, "It was an easy target," unquote, said one source of the back and forth's connection to the show's cancellation. Quote, "And it hurt the public perception of the show," unquote. In other words, the song and music video that Amandla Stenberg wrote and released on social media hurt public perception of The Acolyte, which undoubtedly resulted in lost viewership. Obviously, by how much, we'll never know. As I had talked about in the video that I had released yesterday, I estimated the total number of minutes viewed for the entire series to be around 2.33 billion minutes, which was only around 57% of the 4.07 billion minutes viewed that Dave Filoni's live-action Ahsoka series got in 2023. And the reason why that's significant is because the Ahsoka series was the least viewed Star Wars show on Disney Plus before the release of The Acolyte. So instead of attempting to encourage the public at large to want to watch the show, Amandla Stenberg followed Kathleen Kennedy's lead and attacked the fans. And attacking fans isn't a good way of being able to keep them as fans or to get them to want to watch a movie or a show. Ultimately, The Acolyte was a streaming disaster of a show that only reinforced my and many other individuals' shared belief that the Star Wars franchise is dead because new content has become increasingly incapable of attracting a sizable audience. Further, for a Star Wars show to fail as spectacularly as The Acolyte did, due to having the smallest audience of any Disney Plus Star Wars show of all time, is a testament to Kathleen Kennedy's completely failed leadership and incompetent decision-making at Lucasfilm. And in all likelihood, thanks to failures like Solo: A Star Wars Story, the third season of The Mandalorian, The Book of Boba Fett, The Acolyte, Kennedy's failed 2023 movie Indiana Jones and the Dildo of Destruction, and her failed Willow series that was pulled off of Disney Plus by Bob Iger to use as a tax write-off, I highly doubt that anyone has much hope at this point that Lucasfilm, under Kathleen Kennedy's control, will ever be able to produce any more successes. Thanks for watching today, and a huge thanks to everyone who has subscribed to our channel. We appreciate your support. If you enjoyed this video, please press the like button, and please feel free to share a comment. If you'd like to help support this channel, please press the red subscribe button, and please press the bell to receive notifications for new content. You can also find us on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, and Twitter by clicking on the links in the description. Until next time, this is Out Loud Geek.